There's the lineup. British Virgin Islands, St. Lucia, Grenada, Antigua and Barbuda, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Barbados and Bermuda.
This is an absolutely titanic battle. There was a fair amount of feeling after that final last year when Trinidad and Tobago won. There was some words exchanged, as you would expect, between athletes. So I know there's going to be a lot of emotion after this race.
A lot was said following that final last year. Of course, Trinidad and Tobago followed up as well with a win over the Jamaicans at the World Relays. Ultimately, the Jamaicans had the final say because they won the World Under-20 title. So that was a majestic performance, with DeAndre Daly producing one of the most stellar ankle leg performances I've ever seen, reminiscent of his ankle leg performance at the Carifta Games in the Bahamas in 2023. No DeAndre Daly on this Jamaica team, but they are still full of quality and speed, including the 100 champion Jamal Stephens, who will be on lead-off. Final of the under-20 boys 4x100.
And while all the attention is on Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica, there's still a lot of quality teams in here that could possibly pull an upset.
For sure. Grenada, they will go in lane number 3. Well, let's start in lane number 8 with Bermuda. Noah Robinson, Kaya Richardson, Ephraim III, and Miles Outerbridge. Barbados in 7 with Mackay King, Jaden Green, Kevian Newton, and Tian Haynes, the 100 bronze medalist on anchor. The Jamaicans, the favorites, the 100 champion, Jamal Stephens will lead them off. Shaquane Gordon, last year's sprint hurdles champion. Antonio Powell, who is in the 200 final, and Antonio Powell, and Tyrese Foreman on anchor. Then Trinidad and Tobago with Trevon Stewart, Kadeem Chinapo, Akeem Chinapo, and the 100 silver medalist Dylan Woodruff. Antigua and Barbuda with Kevin Campbell, Conroy Wilson, Judah Ash, and Daniel Skeppel, who is in the 200 missed out on the 200 finals. Keppel. Lane number 3, Grenada, Ian George, Emilio Blanco, Ethan Sam, their 100 bronze medalist on 3rd, with Mark Stanislaus taking them home. St. Lucia will go in lane number 2 with Ryan Simeon, Josiah Dupree, Jaquan Alexander, and Laverne Baptiste. They look ready for the battle. And closing out the field, the British Virgin Islands in lane number 1 with Mario Carter, Jaden Jackson, Shamal Donovan, and Latrell Williams. BVI in lane number 1. Final race of a long day of track and field at the Hazley Crawford Stadium in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago.
Tell you what, now that we've gotten to this race and the excitement is at its peak, I really don't feel the long day anymore.
I must admit, that is true. That is very much true. Here's the last race for day number 2 of the Carifta Games 2025. They're on their marks. Hush around the stadium. Off they go. Jamaica up quickly with Jamal Stephenson, the 100 champion, as expected. Flying by Mackay King of Barbados. Down the back straight away they go. It's Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. Kadeem Chinapo trying to stay close to Shaquane Gordon. Antonio Powell has the baton for Jamaica. And Akeem Chinapo is trying to stay close for Trinidad and Tobago. Barbados running brilliantly. Ethan Sam bringing Grenada back into a medal position. But it's Jamaica with Tyrese Foreman. Woodruff is coming forward. Woodruff finishing like a train, but Foreman holds on. 39:28 is the flash time. The record survives, but the Jamaicans have the gold medal. They have waited 1 year and they have delivered emphatically.
3 gold medals in the relays for Jamaica. A great race. and certainly it was a wonderful finish, and Jamaica reigning supreme here in 2025. Trinidad and Tobago have lost the title, but they put in another good performance to finish with the silver medal.
39.75 for Trinidad and Tobago, and Dylan Woodruff had every single Jamaican scared on that anchor leg because he was absolutely flying, and there were moments where it seemed as if he may unbelievably overhaul the lead. Barbados have gotten the bronze medal. Terrific performance, and for the first time today there is a smile on the face of Tion Haynes. What a performance from the Barbadians. They ran brilliantly. Trinidad and Tobago gave it all they had, but the quality on that Jamaican team, just too much in the final analysis.
And it all started with that wonderful first leg by the 100-meter champion. He really set Jamaica on their way, and Trinidad and Tobago was not able to eat into that lead after that.
Put the rest of the field under tremendous pressure. Jamal Stevenson out in lane number 6, remember, won the 100 meters in a personal best, 10.24 and negative wind. Handing off to Shaquane Gordon, his high school teammate as well, so they have made that change so many times this season. Gordon handing off to Antonio Powell on the third leg, almost ran into Tyrese Foreman. They kept the change safe, and Foreman pouring down the stretch. But Woodruff, look at the finish. Look at the finish from Woodruff. The Jamaicans needed that advantage going into the final leg because Woodruff was coming. Sensational anchor leg, but it's not good enough. It's the Jamaicans at 39.56. Confirmation. Gold for Jamaica to close day 2 of the Carifta Games in Port of Spain. Silver for Trinidad and Tobago at 39.75, and bronze to Barbados at 40.43. Grenada just outside with 4th at 40.66. Antigua and Barbuda, Bermuda, British Virgin Islands and St. Lucia rounding out the field. Wow. What a day. Whew. It's a good time to take a break. The Jamaicans are celebrating. The Trinis, no doubt, slightly disappointed, but they were brilliant too, made the spectacle what it was. And the Barbadians are in jubilant mood after their bronze medal. Let's go to a break. We'll be back to wrap up the action on day number 2 of the Carifta Games from Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. BVI in lane 4, Tyrese Foreman in lane 5, Junior Gallimore, also of Jamaica, in lane number 6, Miles Outerbridge, Bermuda in 7, and Walton Lane of Guyana in lane number 8. This is a quality field. Junior Gallimore of Jamaica is the fastest on personal best, but several of them have gone under 21 seconds, including his compatriot Tyrese Foreman. Miles Outerbridge, the Bermudan, ran a windy 20.83 as well. They're on their marks. The under 20 boys 200 final set on their way. Junior Gallimore of Jamaica has gone out well. Jalen Green of Barbados is running brilliantly. Foreman of Jamaica also going well. Green coming forward for Barbados. Foreman of Jamaica is on the outside. Green and Foreman. Oh, it's so close. It is so close. I think the Barbadian maybe, he's running away in celebration. He thinks he's won it. Did Foreman get the lead? Junior Gallimore for Jamaica got bronze. But who is it that got the gold medal? Who is Carifta under 20 champion? The Barbadian certainly thinks he has it. We're looking there at Gallimore. He's the bronze medalist and he knows it.
Well, Foreman isn't sure at all. He's not celebrating at all. He's looking around. I think they want confirmation.
I think the Barbadian got it. But I've been wrong before. The embrace. Yes, he did get it. 20.93. Jaden Green is the Carifta Under 20 Boys champion. What a terrific performance. Tyrese Foreman was running brilliantly, but he held strong, held his form. The Jamaicans celebrate second and third. Foreman 20.95. Junior Gallimore 21.01. It's 2/100th of a second the difference, which in truth is clear enough in a close race like this.
Certainly was, and a great start there by the Barbadian. Green in his lane number 5. And as you're coming into the straight here, Green still has a fair amount of work to do, but he's challenging for the lead. But Gallimore, Foreman is starting to look good at this point. Foreman starts to edge ahead, but Green just had a little bit more at the end. A dip from Foreman, and it wasn't enough. Gallimore finishing in third.
Figured this race would be close, and it sure was. Outer bridge on the outside.
Hello guys, once again welcome to my channel. I know this is a new channel and I'd love for you to please support me in this journey. I'd love for you to consider giving me your subscribe, your like, and also you can share this video. Well, I just came across this video of these amazing talented youngsters from the Caribbean, and I've seen that the Caribbeans really have huge talents in the making. Like just from the likes of Usain Bolt, we have Shelley Fraser Price, we have the twin sisters Tia and Tina Clayton from Jamaica, and now we are witnessing some of the greatest talents from all over the Caribbean, from Bahamas, from Trinidad and Tobago, from Guyana. We have Jamaica also. Now it's just so amazing to see these youngsters grow up following in the footsteps of their idols. And this is to show that the Caribbeans is amongst the countries that are going to produce great talents in the coming decades. Because we've seen from these 4x100, both boys and girls, we've seen how they've been exchanging the baton so smooth and swiftly, and also their strides. They know how to time their strides and bending those corners. Like, it's just impressive to watch these youngsters give us such a show at this young age. I am aware that this is somehow an old race to some of you, but the main purpose of sharing this video with you is just to appreciate these youngsters. So what I'd love to really say is that these youngsters, they are looking up for all of us to give them our maximum support and love. We know by cheering for them when they are participating in such races, it doesn't matter which level they are competing at. Let's just show them much support. Let's all gather and praise them, because we know giving them these motivations, it's what will make them increase their concentrations and their focus into their career. The reason as to why I'm saying this, it's because in my life I've seen a lot of athletes being criticized over certain performances. Well, in my own opinion, I'd say this: an athlete is not to be criticized on one certain event that he or she failed to deliver. We all know that these people are or might really be going through hard time. They might be fighting battles that we as fans cannot be aware of. And as much as they train hard, we know some issues, or maybe some background issues, family issues. It's draining, and I know you are all aware of that. It's draining. So one might come fully prepared, but during the event, something may trigger him or her that makes him lose the focus. Because I've seen a video whereby some people criticized Brian Level over Jamaica, saying that he runs so slow. He runs like he doesn't want to run. He runs like he's not interested. Well, that's not the right thing to do, because such things, such words, really demoralizes somebody to a point that they lose focus. If we cannot believe in them, if we cannot cheer for them when they are low, how do we expect for them to come up and just deliver the results that we expect them to do? But what I really love about the Jamaican spirit is that Brian Level, he did not give up. He was so determined, and recently we saw him clock one of his best records. And it's a recent race that I'll be sharing with you in my next video. So guys, I'm really counting on you for your support throughout this journey. This is my new channel, and honestly, I need you in this journey. So I'm your host, Ramon, and please consider subscribing to my channel. Give these videos a thumbs up so that it might be recommended to a wider audience. Well, I know it's an old race, but let's just watch it and see how our youngsters have been performing over the years. So until we meet again in my next video, peace out and one love.